Hello, guys. Happy New Year. I hope you had a great time with your friends and family and loved ones. Well, we're still here and creating this cyberpunk room, kind of neon, kind of retro wave, something like that. And I think that for now we gotta add um, more posters because I think that this corner here, needs more of that, and maybe we'll keep the bed to the isolation, um, so that we can see what remains as space. Um, so so here we're gonna add two posters. Uh, maybe I should freeze that and duplicate this one, but we won't use it as an instance, we'll use it as a copy. Since we are changing some things here, we are going to this one here. Okay, this was a group for some reason. Don't ask me why, I don't remember what I did. So here we are deleting this edit poly and we're adding a new one. So here, sorry. So here I'm adding from this ribbon here the P-Connect and doing some random cuts here and there. Doesn't really matter, we're using them as a start. Here, and of course this is going to be a smaller poster. You'll see soon, you'll see. Let's say we keep it like this for now. That means that we have to close that and close that, maybe scale that down even from now. Okay, the pivot point is wherever, and we bring it to the center of the volume here, and now we scale that down around here and around here, so that we have around here, so that we have a smaller poster here, and place it around there. And now we are going to add, maybe we could minimize that and use the cut tool and the snap on, so that we have this change here, and we're going to add that here and this one here, and just go to the middle of that here and there, and do the same thing to this one. Maybe we could use that too. And no, I want it to be in the middle like this. So after that I'm going there, and this one here. So let's say we have that. I may delete this and this, just have a slight variation, and maybe we could now grab some of these things here remove that element, remove that snap toggle. We should close that and drag the things we want a little above the level of the wall surface. So we grab these two, and maybe these middle ones. Just a little change. And same goes to the other side too. Here and here and here, there we have them. Yeah, we want to have some smooth effect here. And this one here too. And this one here too. Maybe drag it higher, like that. And we should drag that out. And maybe this one a little lower, so that they are somehow in the same line. Yeah, that's not really bad. Maybe this one a little lower and this one a little outwards. Maybe this is fine. And we're doing some modifications here and here. We drag that out so that we can have this curvy look here. Maybe drag that higher so that they're in the same line, and drag that out, and this one even more. And we close that vertex, and we're going to open the turbo smooth. As you can see here, something bad is happening, and that's because we need to have another vertex here. So for that we are cutting it. Maybe this one here too. Yeah, like that, but maybe we don't need this. Maybe we don't need this. But okay, maybe we should just go here and just go chamfer. I'll grab this whole thing here and I'll go chamfer. And I think that this works better. This will work better if I grab this one here and go chamfer just a little. Just a little. And if I go like this, yeah, that seems like a good poster. And I close that, drag that a little higher maybe, and use another one to the bottom as a copy, and rotate that 180 degrees. And we place that a little higher, maybe scale that down. And I think that's okay here. Maybe we could place it here in the middle of that and use another one here as a copy. Yeah, so that we can have more posters to our wall. And I think that we will have a problem here in the render, so we'll grab the whole thing here and move it a little above, our wall. So I'll grab this this button here. I'm placing it. Maybe we don't need it. This one either. So I need just these. I need the same ones. So I duplicate them, and they are instances because they are the same kind of poster hanging, let's say. Okay, and duplicate that here too as an instance. Maybe move it here, and also to this one here, like that. And of course I will close this group and we grab the rest of the posters, and we're going to attach them to the initial poster group. So attach to this one, and we're ready with that. Okay, maybe now we could add some plugs. Hide that. Maybe we could go here. So yeah, if this is our viewport. What happened here? Okay. Okay. So so here, let's say we keep this desk, and we are going to add a water bottle and a water glass. So we are starting with a cylinder, but using the auto grid. So let's say that this will be our bottle, and let's drink water now that we remembered to create that. So here I think that we could add, okay, we could add some variation to this one. Maybe the height is a little small. We could go 25 centimeters and 4 centimeters radius, but we're going to change that soon. We're going here, and we're grabbing the line selection, the edges, so that we can grab the loops, the rings around it, and scale that. Maybe we could go for soft selection and do that kind of gradually. Maybe something like that. Maybe even more. Yes, like this. It would be better. And we could close that again and grab the bottom because it's got a little lower than expected, and place it here. So right now we could detach the cap of it. We go for the edit geometry and go for detach, not as a clone. We want to remove it and grab it. Just move it, let's say 5 centimeters above it, because we want to see what the result of our bottle will be, and we're just placing it back when we have the bottle ready. That's what I think we will do. So here, here I'm gonna add an edit poly above the other elements and just go closer to the bottom and grab the polygon selection and add another loop here using inset. Let's say we keep it here and close that and use a mesh smooth. I think that it's a bit too big at the bottom, so I'm grabbing this bottom part and scaling it down. Yeah, it makes it better. I think it makes it more elegant. Maybe place that lower and maybe even wider. Something like that. I think it's okay. Maybe grab this and place it lower. Yes, that makes it a little more elegant, I think. We don't need that, so we delete it. And maybe we could show our cage, yeah, because something's wrong here. And scale that down. And also to the other direction. Yeah, I prefer it like this. So now that we are here, let's say we have an acceptable shape for our bottle. I think that we should add the level where this cup rests. So to do that, we should add a line here, a ring that supports the cup. And to do that, we should use the shell modifier, but in the inner side, maybe 1.5, maybe something like this. And we're adding an editable poly on top of that. And we're adding 2 loops here and here. And maybe the second one should be higher, maybe here. And we grab the whole thing here around our inner part of the bottle, and we're going to extrude it on the inside using local normals on, and maybe a tiner. Yeah, something like this. I think it's fine. And we could place it a little lower. Yeah, I think that this one is okay. So the mesh smooth will remove what we have here. Yeah, it makes it really smooth. I think we should add loops here too. Here, here, to these points there. And also here in the bottom, but I don't know if we will be able to do that. Of course not. Anyways, to do that, we can just remove these things here to have a way to see something from the bottom. And we're adding the loops here and here and here. And we're using the cap modifier so that we can bring them back. And we close that. And the mesh smooth should have more of that here at the top too. We should have loops here too. So I think that's okay there. I think that's okay there. Okay, maybe something happened here. Okay, we're missing here one loop. And that's because we need to bridge these ones first. Bridge them. And then grab that. We should delete this one. And bridge this one with this one. Bridge them. And then grab the cap tool and cap that too. And close that. And I think that it now is ready. Okay. And grab that cap above it. And go shell. Just a tiny shell. Maybe even more. We'll check it later. And we're moving this 5 centimeters below. Yeah, we are a bit out, so we could just scale that down here, or maybe around here, because the mesh smooth will make that smaller anyway. And we could insert it here, around there. Okay. Maybe I could do that before the shell. Yes, I should do it before the shell. So I delete these two, and while I'm here I'll grab the whole thing and scale that down, and from this point here I'm gonna inset, because we need to do a handle, and I remove that. And grabbing these things here and bridging them, and grabbing these two again now and connecting them to multiple points, so that we can grab this from here and put it up. So we grab these two and put it up, and this and put it higher around here, and this one here. Maybe we should drag that lower with a soft selection. There. And maybe lower amount of that. I think that's okay. And for that one, now I think we could use the shell modifier. I think that would be fine. Maybe some bigger amounts like this, and go higher like this. So maybe we could, below the shell, we could edit poly and grab these things here and scale them like that. We could scale them like this and like this, and also these ones too, there, to make that smoother. I think that's a better shape for our cap. And maybe while we are at the shell mode, after we are at the shell mode, we could grab these things here and place them a little higher. like that, and also these side vertices, and place them higher too, around there. Also we could scale them down to grab this curve here. Yes, like that. I think that's a better shape and more suitable for what we wanted. And after that we could add another editable poly and add these loops here and here, and grab them and extrude that to the bottom just a tiny bit, just here. And after removing that, we can grab this whole thing here and scale that down there. And of course we can remove them and go for the cap tool, cap them, and I think we have a better shape here. And close that. And now we could add the loops here just to create the shape we will follow here and here, and also and here higher, and also to the bottom and to the bottom like this, and maybe here too, to these ones, to these ones here, and okay, maybe there too. And I close that, and now I think that supposedly it should work if I add the mesh smooth. Yeah, it seems pretty fine for a cap. I'll keep it like this, and I am adding another element here for drinking water. Maybe we should place it to the other side of the desk. Let's say we're here, so I grab that and duplicate it here, just a copy of it, not an instance, just a copy of it, and I hide these. I don't need these. Maybe the shell. Maybe we need the shell. But from here I place it lower. Maybe we could remove them actually and make a more bulby shape. Maybe we could remove them and grab this and place it lower and scale that down to create the water glass. Maybe even lower. I think I prefer it more chubby. Yes, and now for the shell. After the shell we are going to add the loops we are always adding to guide the mesh smooth. Here, here, and here. And I think that it should be cool. Yeah, it's cool. Maybe we could... No, okay, let's keep it like this. And after this mesh smooth, or even before it, maybe here we could do that too. We grab the inner pieces. The inner pieces. And we're duplicating them no, we're detaching it from the edit poly panel, but we do this as a clone. and we close that and grab this inner thing here. We go edit poly and we cap that, and of course this is going to be weird here, so we are flipping it like this, and we are adding some loops here, horizontal one here. The bottom is fine, and also the top one, and we go some inset, a tiny inset. No more. Maybe 0.1. Yeah, 0.1 is fine. And close that and go mesh smooth. And this will be our water here. So, or our juice or whatever. Maybe we could add the same thing here. We could hide that. Maybe we could add that too. And that will go below. Maybe from the shell. Okay, let's go here. Go grab the whole thing here and detach it as a clone again. As a clone, okay. Like this, we could hide that too. And of course we need the inner thing, the inner part of it. So we are flipping that. And using the cap tool, we are capping that. And go like this. Also grab the faces selection, the polygon selection, and inset here a while for a little thing, for a little value here, just like that, and go mesh smooth, and this will be the inner part. Maybe we could make this lower because it's too much of a water. And cap that, and of course shape that here, and to the top one too. Okay, like this, and I think that's better. Maybe, or maybe not. Let's say we keep it like it was. This one needs the inset thing. 0.1, okay, and mesh smooth. And this one's ready. Like this. But this one has too much water on it. What happens if I remove the whole thing on top and just cap this and just inset top one? Okay, close it and add mesh smooth. Okay, I think that's fine here. And we are unhide all, and grab that, this whole selection here, this whole set of things, and group them. And go to the camera. Maybe we should rotate that a little. Maybe like that. Okay. Or even more. Maybe like this. Okay, so we got our water. We could add some books now. Here. So for the books, we could come here and add a box, of course, with, let's say, this one here with 6 segments, and for the segments we should we should use them. Maybe it's too high, maybe we could make it smaller here, and we could go for the edit poly and grab just these two and place them a little higher, and also these two, and place them a little far apart, or around here, a little closer. Maybe we should add more, maybe a little closer, and we should add another one here and another one here. And now we could use another edit poly on top of that and add loops here and here and here and here, just to see how this reacts to the mesh smooth. To the top one too. We don't need this. Maybe it's shitty. I think I'm deleting it. I don't like it. But anyway, we could use all of them. Then the point is that no book acts like this. Okay, I'll delete it. The whole thing here. And I'm making it smaller. Let's say it's an A4. The height should be 2, maybe 1. This one here. Okay, I'll keep the same thing here. And I'm going for, again, the soft selection. And of course smaller. And I'm rotating it. Maybe a little smaller. That's a little excessive. I'll go to the front view and place that here, and without the soft selection, grabbing the whole thing and placing it higher. Yeah, I don't like it even now, and that's because this thing should have no shape at the start. I should use a plane for it. Okay, we can get it this time. This is an A4. Let's say we have this one. I hope I can get it. Please don't judge. And if I add an edit poly here, it should go like this. The point is that I want, anyway, you'll see. I just want here the offset to be to this direction. Maybe the mesh smooth could help. Yeah, that seems okay. But now we are here, and I need to add a shell on the other side, like this. Let's say that this is it, maybe even bigger. And adding the edit poly should bring a good shape. Let's say we have it here. Let's say, I'm not sure what happens. Okay, this seems really better than the previous one. Of course, we have some problems here. Of course, we would have. And the problem is that we don't have a loop there. So I guess this seems okay. And I am symmetrying it on the x-axis. And of course, moving it here. And as you can see, no book is like that either, so we should reshape it. I don't need this, and I don't need this. The point is that this curve here is too sharp. And after this shell, we should add another loop here and grab this and place it here, and grab this line here and place it here or higher. I mean, this should be there and this should be there, because this is more realistic. I think that's better. I remove that and I add another one. Grab this and place it here. I think that's better. And now I'm adding the loops here and here and here. Maybe there too. Or I think that there too. And that is fine. Yes, that seems much better. And the symmetry should go closer there. Maybe I could add that here. So right now we could add the cover of the book, and to do that we're going here and adding and selecting the whole thing. Maybe I should duplicate it. Maybe I should just duplicate it as a copy, of course, and make the shell a little smaller, like this. And yes, I could remove these and maybe hide that. And of course we could change that, move that here, and this one right there, there, and there. And if I add an edit poly here, I think that it should help me with what I'm planning to do. And this one there, and the other side won't look too. I think that's okay. And if I open now the mesh smooth, it should act better. Maybe we should place it lower, around here. That's more precise. And of course, show my cage and place it here, and this one around here. I think that's okay here. And of course, mesh smooth. Maybe we could do a better mesh smooth here. Yeah. And use a symmetry, of course. And maybe we could use a cylinder there. Place that a little higher, so that it seems more natural here. It won't sink into the desk. And now we could add a cylinder to do that here, from edge to edge. And place it here. Right there. And maybe a little higher. 21, 29. We needed 29. And of course we are editing it. And we're editing it and grabbing this part here and this whole thing here, and we're removing it. And now we are closing that and scale that down like this, maybe higher, maybe here. So that means that this whole thing should be higher. Of course it's not correct, so I'm using an FFD to place it here. And grabbing this and grabbing this here and adding the shell modifier. Of course the scale is shitty, so I need to reset text form, and I'm shelling now. Yes, that's more like it. Here and here too. That's better. And edit the poly, grab this and place it here, grab this and place it here, and add the edit poly, add these here, these here, and there we are, like this. Close that, and I think we should mesh smooth. It needs to be a little higher, around here, and this one should be placed also higher, around here. Okay, and this is our book, and I'm grouping the whole thing, and this is our book here. And maybe we could add a selection of books that is standing there, and that should be easier because we are going to make them like that. Um, I'm editing the poly. Okay, maybe I should add more of that. I'm editing the poly. I'm grabbing this line here, and maybe this. I'm grabbing these vertices here, and I am using the soft selection, of course, with a smaller fall off, just to grab that and moving them here and close it. And this is our book, but we are going to remove remove the leaves, the pages, because we are going to use another material, detaching them, not as a clone, just normal as they are. Close that, and maybe we could shell it. That's fine. Maybe be more precise. Okay, maybe be more precise, like 0.25. I can keep that, and I'm scaling that down lower, so that, and maybe, sorry, we are scaling that here, and as you can see here we have a problem, so I'm grabbing these vertices here and I'm placing them a little on the inside so we can have the same thing here, the same distance all around the pages, all around the cover. Maybe we should add a shell on the outside to 0.5, like this. And this is our book, and we're grouping that so that we can keep it clean and duplicating it as a copy, because we are changing what we are adding here. The materials won't be the same. Maybe a little higher. Okay, and 4 of them. Okay, and we're adding some of them on top too, but now we are rotating it so that they are horizontal. Yeah, I prefer it. I prefer to have variations in my scene because it makes it more realistic. As a copy, of course. Here, let's duplicate that higher too and rotate it at random places. Doesn't matter, just random ones. And maybe we could grab the whole thing and duplicate it on top. Maybe this could be an instance, but just blend them together so that they are not the same and place them here. And this one, maybe we could keep a shelf empty. Grab them and put them here, and we could add a book stop. And to do that, we're adding just that element here, just one box, 10 to 10 to 10. I think that's okay. And place it here. And just edit the poly. And maybe we could remove these. Keep it like that. And if we shell it, it should be like this. And of course this is not correct because it keeps this distance the same as these ones. So I'm adding an edit poly here, and I'm grabbing this element and placing it aligned to the elements that are, to the lines that are at the edges. So here I'm using the loops again. This could be metal, like that. This could be, yeah, this could be metal. Maybe it's too big. Yeah, it seems extreme. So we could, right now, while we're here, we could move it to the x-axis, not 2, maybe 1.5. 1.5 could be nice, and this one. No, this one's too. This one's only 1.5. Yes, and also now these ones, the x on the y-axis minus. And yeah, that's okay as a book stop. What do you think? I think that's quite nice. Maybe we could use another one to the bottom for, let's say we got the set from the store and we could use it here. Rotate it 90 degrees, 180 degrees, and place it here and grab just 2 books and place them to the bottom as a copy this time. Maybe we could scale them down here and place them here and flip them. Okay, and use them here so that they can use a stand. Maybe add another one as a copy, and this could be resting more around here. I think that's okay for our books. And group the whole thing together. And we added the books too. So now we are here and hide that all. Yeah, we could add a vase in this spot here because it seems really empty. And first, I think I should go for something inside my house. I'm coming in a second. Okay, I brought some water too. Stay hydrated. So now we could add a vase to the scene, and to do that I'm going again to isolate that so that I can see what it's actually available to our scene. And yeah, we have to fill this place here. Maybe we could add a small vase, and it could be, maybe it could be a really with no details. I mean, this whole thing will have colors and things. Maybe we should just add a small vase slash plant slash pot. I don't know how to say it. And I'm removing that. I'm just using the mesh smooth. Maybe add a loop here. Maybe use my cage. Maybe add loops here and here too. Maybe like that. And shell it. Of course, smaller amount like this, and use more loops here. Show my cage. If I shell it and I'm here, I should grab these, all of these, only these elements, just the vertices that are hidden inside. What happened here? Okay, remove the whole thing and add the edit poly and just remove that and close it. And now we are shelling. Yeah, I think that's a better way to do it, and add the loops after it, after we shell it. Maybe here and here. There. And now, yeah, that seems better. And maybe we could use that, we could say that this one is a concrete vase. And we could add a leaf here. We could add a leaf here. Of course, higher. Place it closer to this one. And here. And this one. Edit poly. Maybe I could start searching for a leaf here. A leaf. Images. Go images. And grab this leaf here. Just to my materials. I don't know if I can use it here. If I go to the material editor and I duplicate that, and I go leaf desk, leaf shelf, I'll go leaf shelf. And while I'm here, I am changing this map to the new leaf I added, and I'll place it here. Okay, seems nice. I don't need this anymore. And now we are using the UBW map. Maybe scale that down. Okay, maybe we were okay there, but of course this should be bigger. Let's say we keep it here, and we go to the edit poly and grab these and place it here. This one here and here. These smaller. This one here and here. This one smaller. Okay, place it here. Place it here. Lower. Grab this thing and place it there. And this one. Maybe we need another one here. Maybe it could be like that. Go another. Scale that down to this place. And move it here. Maybe we could use another one here too. Around that. And this one here. Maybe. Of course it needs more. There and there. Okay, that seems better. Maybe we could add one more here. Yes, to get this change of the shape. And maybe we could add a mesh smooth to see what. Yeah, this one is fine. We could add an edit poly on top of that. Seems okay. Maybe shell it. Of course, smaller. And mesh smooth it again. And now we could add the Bend Modifier. I hope this goes well this time. I'm not sure though. Of course it wouldn't ever go well. Of course not. Of course not. And I don't know why. Okay, right now I'm rotating it 90 degrees and I'm using the reset X form. Okay, and while I'm here I'm using the bend again. I hope it works this time. I don't know. Why? Come on. Okay, I won't use it. I don't care. I'll go for the FFD. I'll place it here. I don't care. I'll go like that. It never works for me for some reason. If someone knows why, it could help me with my time management. Okay, this one should be like this. And we place it here. And here. Maybe you could scale that so that we get a bigger shape of the leaf and make it a bit flatter, a bit fluffier. I prefer it this way, to be honest. No, this one. Yeah, I think I prefer it like that. Maybe grab that and rotate that a little. rotate that a little and place it lower too. Rotate that even more, grab that too, and move it here, rotate it, and place it there. And rotate it like that here. And move it around there. And of course, we should duplicate that. Maybe as an instance for now. Like this. Duplicate that again as an instance and place it there. And of course, this whole thing should have multiple of these. Maybe here, and grab the rest of them and place them higher. Place them there. Okay, these ones should be closer to the center. Yeah, they are not touching now the edges of the pot, and that's the whole point. And also these ones to the middle, and this is it. This is one of them, like this. Place it here too, here and here. And let's say we could now add a copy of that and not an instance, just because we want to change this and go here and rotate it, and we have a higher leaf now. Maybe we could rotate it so that we have variations and place it here. Yes, I like it here. It covers the whole thing. We won't see any soil. And of course, we should duplicate it at random places. Now we can use an instance selection, the instance option, and duplicate that here as an instance and move it around there. Maybe we could rotate that a little right here. And I think that we just need 2 more leaves maybe. And of course this time we won't have a duplicate. We won't have an instance because we are again changing this part here. We need to place them higher and move it there. We'll place that here, and we're duplicating it as an instance this time, and we're rotating it here. Okay, they are touching, but I don't think we will be able to see that from where we have the camera. So I think that this is a good pot. And we're grouping the whole thing, and we're unhiding. This will be the viewport, and what do we have here? Okay, this will be our viewport, and we have done the vase too. Now we gotta do one plug, or maybe a series of plugs. And to do that, I think we should add them here, just 3 plugs, I don't know. Let's keep this as a reference. Let's say we keep this as a reference. And to do our plugs, we are using the cylinder at this point. And of course, our cylinder will need to be smaller. And we're going here. The height should be about 1 centimeter, I don't know. And maybe the radius should be 2 centimeters. Yes, and of course we don't need all these. And we're going to go and edit for an edit poly. Select that, invert the whole thing, and scale that out like that. And of course we are placing it towards the wall, which should be around here. Yes, this is the end of the wall. And we are going to edit the poly and grab these things here, these whole things here, and scale them right there and place them here. Do the same thing to the bottom ones. Scale them down here and place them here, and grab these edges, place them there, and these vertices here and place them here, and we have this shape now. And we're going to edit the poly and add a line here, a loop, and here and here, and we're grabbing this whole loop there, maybe another one. We're grabbing this whole loop there, and we are placing it a little higher around there. And maybe we should grab do we actually need that? No, we don't. We don't need this one either, like this. And we're grabbing this whole thing around, and we're scaling this so that we have these parallel lines around our plug. Of course, grabbing this and extruding it on the outside, just tiny extrusion. And we could add loops here and here maybe, and here and here and here, and of course here too, and we're fine. And if we maybe these loops here are needed as well. We'll see. If we mesh smooth, yeah, we should use them. We should use them here. That seems better. That seems better. And we close that. Yeah, this seems a nice one. And it will be far apart, so we don't mind having it at this level. Instance that. Keep that just 2 plugs there. If I go like this, and if I unhide them all, yeah, we can see them from here. So that's nice. And we could be here, maybe even higher, like there, maybe here. If I go to the camera 3, we can still see them. Maybe there. Okay, I prefer it like this. And now maybe we could unfreeze them, and maybe we could add some holes to the walls. And if I'm like this, I can do it easier. Like this. And we're just removing these squares here so that we can have this deep thing here, this extrusion on the wall, the depth. Yes, that's okay. And if we unhide them all, this is our scene. And maybe we could finally add the curtains. I will try. I'm not sure we can actually do it, but I'm trying. Okay. Maybe grab the whole thing here and move it 10 centimeters to this direction and use the whole depth here as a place for the curtains. I haven't done this before, guys. Please try to understand. I'm not the best one at this thing. So I guess to do that here, we could add a box. Not using the auto grid. Okay, with this box here, you have a distance. Edit poly here and move that there. And select the whole thing and invert it, flip it, okay? And this should be the place where we have the curtain. So we have a difference here. We have to change how this acts. And to do that, I need to keep this. Maybe if we place the whole thing higher. Yes, I would like it like this. So I don't need this. But I'm adding another edit poly. I'm placing it there, and I'm selecting the whole thing and moving it higher, 10 centimeters. I think that's 10 centimeters. Okay, maybe it was 5, but okay, we'll keep it like this because it needs some actual volume to have the curtain inside, to have the the curtain thing inside. Mechanism, let's say. Extrude it there to -5 centimeters. Okay. And of course, we have a problem here. Okay, we're not gonna use this. We're just using this line here at -5. Maybe here. Okay, like this. No, like this. There it is, and of course a little lower again, and grabbing this whole thing, and of course this should have a width. Let's say we have it 2 centimeters. This will be it, and this one should have 2 centimeters width. So we grab this, we grab this line, and we are dragging it there. So this is it. Yes, that's okay. And there, inside this one, we will have the curtain. Okay, so we keep these. Maybe we should save the project. We have done quite enough, and we haven't saved it yet. Save as. Oh, we changed a year, and we are 4. We're on the 4th of January. Okay. So now, I'll try to do it by heart. I'm using a plane. I'm using a plane like this. This plane should have many lines here, so that it has definition to follow, and maybe more there. Okay, let's keep it like this. And above it we're gonna have another element, a box that has to cover the whole curtain. And this element here, we should use auto key, and around 50 we should scale that down. That's what it said, and close the auto key. So yeah, this should be smaller here. And now we are doing a cloth modifier. So we grab the whole thing, the whole process here, the two elements, the two objects, and we are adding the cloth modifier, and to the object properties, the box should be collision object, the plane should be cloth. Collision, cloth. Okay. And now that's the point where I don't remember anything, and I'll go curtain. I don't know if this one. Yes, it's this one. We got the cloth. Yes, okay. And now it says that yeah, it says that the box should be a collision object, and we should check that the box is a collision object and that the curtain is a cloth. And we should open the cloth and go self-collision and check intersections we should go to the cloth, open it, and go to the cloth and self collision as 1, and says that the other ones using servings, using springs, not servings. And to the object properties, we go to group, and we're adding, okay, and we're going to the group, and we are adding all these. We're adding all these and removing some of them. Removing some of them here and there, maybe these ones here, and this one, these two, and we are deselecting them, okay. And we make group. It says we make group. Okay, group 1. And after that, we select this and we go surface. And we go surface. When we go surface, oh, we didn't need it. Just close the group. It says that we just close the group. I guess this is going to work and simulate. It didn't work. I did something terrible, I think. What if I... okay. It didn't work. Okay, this works here. I grab this and I add a cloth modifier. And to the object properties, I make this a cloth and I add objects, and the objects I add are this box, the last box I added, and make this a collision box. Okay. It has a cloth too. And go to object properties again, collision and cloth. I don't know. Hello. Thanks. Hello IXFX. Thanks for watching that video, and thanks for your kind words. Now I'm trying to just do a curtain. The tutorial seems really easy, but I have a problem apparently. So the cloth will go to self collision and check intersections. Self collision. We go here. Okay. This one is cloth, this one is collision. Okay. So we go here, self collision. Why don't I have that? Check intersections. Huh. I don't know why. Go to object properties, go to group, and select just the vertices we want. Go to group and select just the vertices we want. Let's say we grab this whole thing and removing these, and these ones here and here. It says that we select these, let's say these. I'm trying to make a curtain here. I have found a video, but it doesn't have actually instructions. I'm trying to follow what I can catch from that. It just selects the vertices. Right now it seems that it selects the vertices and makes them a group. Okay. Okay, let's follow the orders. Grab them and go for make group and go name them as Stitch. I don't know how it's written. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, really. And this is honestly my first time doing a curtain. So it was only the top row. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I want. I want just to have this thing here stable, fixed, and following. If I don't know if you can see it, there is a box here, and following this box. Wait, I have to follow the orders here. Okay, let's go for the group. Unassigned surface. Close the surface. That's weird. Surface. Close the surface. How do I close the surface? How do you close it? Ah, this. Maybe different program. It's fine, it's fine. I don't mind, but we are here to learn things. We don't know everything, so that's why maybe sometimes I need more time to create something, and I hope you just enjoying my company here. So yeah, and today I thought that you would be online, and I entered your stream, and I didn't see uh, that unreal thing you are going to do. So I don't know. Maybe you had a problem with your streaming, because I had kind of the same problem. I couldn't find myself online, even if I were online, even if I was online. But I don't know. Well, maybe this time it will work, because we actually attached it to the box. And yeah, since we just simulated, it says that we just simulated. Maybe, yeah, okay. Maybe now, guys, it will work. I hope so. If I close that. Yeah. Okay, I'm happy now. I'm happy now. Sorry, but this is the happiness that I have in my life. Sad story. Yeah, my PC. Uh, yeah, my PC did weird things too. You'll stream in a bit. Yeah, wait. I want to see at least something of your stream. So can you wait, please? Uh, wait. I want to do a little more things here. Of course, I don't like this simulation. Can I restart it? Yeah, I can. I like it here. It's fine. But I think that I can get your notification, and I really want to see what you're going to do. Hello, Blue. Thank you for. Yeah, I'll try. Trust me, this is my first. My first curtain, and it's cute. Sorry, I like it. And It's not the right size, but we'll change it. We don't mind. We have tools to change that and make it look good. And now that we're here, okay, this is shitty up there. Maybe we could change the group. Sorry, close that and relay simulation. Go front and go here to the group. I think that we could maybe remove these. Can I remove these? Can I? I certainly will be able to. I don't know how though. Let's not be. Wait, I'll find the correct word and I'll share it because we have to learn English too here. Greedy. Yes, that was greedy. I knew the word, but okay, I forgot it. So, Blue, uh, how was your vacation? Yeah, we can keep it here and change it. Maybe simulate more. Yeah, we can keep it here and change it on the fly. Place it here, and of course we should convert it to poly to bake this thing. Yeah, and now we could add an FFD, place it here because we need to hide this thing that's happening here. Place it there. Place it there. Yes, maybe even here. And of course, this should be squeezed there. And even on the outside, even more here. Maybe go from the bottom to see what we have. Yeah, we should scale it more so that we won't see any wall. And place that here and move it. I'm not sure yeah, this is the place where we can see everything from top to bottom. And maybe grab that. Oh, sorry, I'm a little tired. Grab that. Maybe scale that out to here. And move it lower here. And convert it to a double ball from here. Yes. And shell it like this. Yeah, vacation, it's when we have Christmas and we get presents and we eat things and we just lay on our beds and wait for more food to come. That was my vacation. And you can say that because my cheeks are bigger. I got fat. And now that I'm shelling here, maybe I could use a mesh smooth and make this whole thing. Yeah, I think that's a cute curtain. What do you guys think? I'll maybe place it here and duplicate it here as an instance and mirror it, of course. There. That's what I wanted from the start. Doesn't have that. You don't have Christmas? You don't have presents? That's sad. You should ask for presents even if you're there. You should say, come on, the whole world does that. We should do that too. I would do that if I were you. And okay, I'm keeping it like this. I'm not gonna add another thing here. I'm just unhiding the whole scene. Oh, I have some problems here. What's that? Yeah, that's because... yeah, okay, we are slicing it because we have the hidden lighting here. Oh, I didn't know that you have different holidays. I'm slicing it. Maybe... where is my slicing thing? Here, okay. And I'm moving it higher. I'm moving it higher around here. Around here. And I'm removing that. So yes, we have our curtains hidden inside that. So let's go to the cameras to see what we are seeing. Okay. Maybe check the other ones. Maybe check the other ones like that. Okay, that seems nice. And go to the third. Fine, fine, that's fine. That's fine. Yes, I think we are ready for the curtains too. And that means that the scene is ready for some lighting. And I'm gonna keep this view here while I'm visiting my bathroom. And I'm saving the project, of course. Always save your project. And I'm coming in 1 minute. 1 minute. Be right back, guys. Back. So right now I think we can add some lights here. And we're starting. I think I'm isolating anything that's going to have a light on it. I need the wall too. And maybe maybe not this one. And also the PC. Okay, something is going wrong with my PC. I haven't added the mouse to this one. Okay, so maybe I could grab these elements too. These. the ceiling. The other one. This one, and I think this one too. What else? Maybe below the bed. Maybe it's too much. We can add it and maybe hide it later. Unhide all and keep that too, so that we know where we should place it. And willkommen. Nice to see you here. And now I'm gonna add the lights here. Adding the light material, the light element here, Coronal Light rectangle. I'm gonna go for the rectangle, and the intensity is 1. And I'm adding this here and duplicating it here as an instance and rotating it to 90 degrees, but not as an instance, as a copy, because I'm changing it. I'm moving that there. And of course this one should be placed, let's say here. Let's say here, and this one should be placed, let's say here. Maybe maybe here, and this one should be higher and smaller. This element here, smaller here. Okay, and duplicate it as an instance. All right, there. And we could select the whole thing here, these 4 elements, and group them and place them to their spot. And of course, symmetry them. Okay, so that we can see what we have. Mirror them. Okay, and mirror them to this direction. Okay, they're in the right place there, and we need to place them higher there. We should place them there. Okay, and of course we could hide that. We should add another element here. We should add a sphere there. Coronal Light, but we should add a sphere. We should place it here, around here. Okay, then we could hide that too, and hide that too. We need the wall because we are placing that a little at the front, just 2 centimeters. And we're adding Coronal Light, which will be a disc. And the left disc from, it should be like this, and place it behind the mirror. Place it behind the mirror and should direct to the wall behind it. So it should be placed really close to the mirror and with a distance from the wall. And we're hiding that too, and we don't need the wall anymore. We are adding some corona rectangles here, here, and of course they should bring light towards the bottom. Okay, they do. Maybe they should be smaller, maybe 3 centimeters, and around here, and place them right below every shelf. So the first one is here, and we go for the rest above them. Select these two, and here as an instance, of course, and we're going there. Select them all, and group them. Okay, and we hide that too. We don't need that anymore. And we are adding a light inside this thing here. We said that we're adding Coronal Light here as a rectangle. Okay, whatever. And we rotate that 90 degrees. Make sure to know where this is bringing the light. It brings it to the other side. So we are rotating it 180, and we're placing it inside the box here. Okay, and we're adding a small one below Coronal Light Monkas. We're adding another Coronal Light below this mouse. Maybe we should place that a little higher, maybe 0.5. It's too much. Maybe 0.2. That's okay. And we're adding Coronal Light, maybe a disc that goes here. No, it's not a disc, a rectangle that goes here, and place it inside it. And after that, we should move to the front and place that to the right height. Make sure the light goes towards the bottom. I don't know where it goes, so I should make the gizmo bigger. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. It goes to the bottom. And place it here. Around here. Okay. And maybe we could add a light here. I'm not sure how it will react. We're adding it and we're checking how it goes to the render. It's always about the render anyway. And placing it here. Okay, it goes to the bottom too. And rotate it here, but this time of course we are placing it below our keys of the keyboard. Yeah, they are below. We have a distance here, but I think that of course it should be around there, maybe higher, but I think that this time we should not be able to see it directly. How did you do the cables with a spline, if you have some space in the keys and the keyboard, I should feel. Well, if you're that tiny, that tiny, you could fit. And yeah, the tables are like splines. Wait, I could show you. If you see that, I remove the mesh smooth. It's just a spline, just a line that I added. But if you open it, you'll see that it's a Bezier curve. I started changing it from the top, then from the bottom. I mean, I usually do things orthographically, so I did it from this point and then from the other point just to make smooth Bezier curves. So yeah, when I close that, it's rough, and then I put a mesh smooth and it goes like this. Mess. I make it smoother. I hope this with this keyboard, sorry, works fine. I'm not sure. We'll see in the end. And now we are done with the PC. I think we can hide them and go here. We could add some rectangles. I think you should just observe how a normal cable is. Just take the basic lines, the basic spots of the line, and just go the mesh smooth. Mesh smooth really helps in the end, but of course it makes the file bigger because you're adding more geometry. Now I'm adding here another Coronal Light, another rectangle. It's going to be here. Let's check if it's oriented to the bottom. It is. It is oriented to the bottom. And close that, we don't need it. And place it here to be hidden below this level of the wood. And try to do it here in the middle and here in the middle of that too. As an instance, it's fine. And maybe rotate that to 90 degrees here, to 90 degrees here. Okay, as an instance, let's see if it's okay. No, it's not. I'll delete that and duplicate it again as a copy. Okay, and place it to the middle of that. And of course, scale it down to this and group it. Group that. Okay. And I think we're fine with this one. Hide that too. And now we have just the lights we added to our room for extra lighting. So that means, first of all, save the project. That means we can add a light material for this. I have some pre-made here, but the light is yellow. I think I wanna use it as white. And grab that and place it here. So this is the lights one. Maybe here we could add another thing too. Another plastic pipe. But to be honest, I'm really bored, so I'm not gonna do it. If I place that here, it keeps the inside a different one. Okay, and do the same thing here. Grab, 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 and place it. And close that too, and close that too. So now we can close this, and we can actually add everything to our render elements, and yes, okay, I'm saving this. Maybe I could also change the environment. Yeah, I think I'm a little cold lately. And I had a cup of tea earlier. But we'll see. I hope nothing goes wrong. So here, I guess these posters are touching this, so I'm scaling that down. And I'm using an FFD 4 because I'm a bored person. So I'm grabbing this and placing it -20, okay, and moving it back to 20, to 10, yes, to the middle. Let's keep it here. Hello Globe, how are you? Really starting to look cozy. Can't wait to see the lights in this one. um, Actually, I think it's going to be cute because it has many different lights on it. And I hope that we can have a result by tomorrow, because tomorrow we may be adding some materials, actually. And okay, now I'm adding, yes, the environment. I forgot what I was doing. And I'm placing it. I'm using a Coronal bitmap. I think that was it. And I'm duplicating it here. Okay, as an instance, and I'm placing from the previous projects. I'm placing from the pool. I'm using the pool. HDRI. Okay. And I hope it works. Yeah, it seems that it works for now. We'll see. We'll see. We're not ready yet. And this is the correct one. I don't need this. Okay, now we should add some render elements and we will be ready for today. What's that? I don't need this anymore. So yeah, let's say that we are here. Okay, bring some for me too. I want strawberry flavor, if you have one. And I'm adding a render setup here. I'm going for the render setup here, and I am adding a light mix. A light mix, yes, okay. I'm adding a light select. That would be the environment. And that includes here the environment light, okay? And I'm adding, maybe you could add a sun, I'm not sure yet. Light select, let's name it Corona Sun. It will be empty for now, but we will change that later. Maybe scale that out. Yes, that's better. We have more information here. So here we are adding a light select for ceiling recessed lights. Let's go ceiling hidden. I'll name it ceiling healing. Ceiling hidden. Come on. Grab this and add that here. Okay. We are hiding. We are hiding. Whatever we don't need. We're hiding whatever we don't need. Because this will get messy in the end. Hide. Okay. these ones too. So here I am adding another light select. Add the light select here, and this will be named as bed. I'm grabbing this shape here, and I'm adding the lights, and I'm hiding them. Hide, 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 and hide this one too. Bed. Let's go for bedside table, bedside lamp, and grab this tiny thing here. Okay, I don't need this, I need this. And place the sphere there and hide it. Let's go for the mirror. Light select, mirror, and select this and add it here and hide it. And go ceiling lamps, ceiling lamps, and add these rings here, hide them, and from this point this desk is not necessary here, these books either, so grab these and add them to a light select named shelves, hidden, okay, and place that here, hide them. Wall lamp, let's rename it, let's add it to a render element that's called wall lamp, and add that and hide it. We don't need this, we don't need this either. And now here, select this for the keyboard, keyboard, and add that here, hide it, and select this and add it to the mouse, light select, mouse, add it here, hide it. Maybe we could add an element here for a render element here for the screen. I'm not sure yet. Hide that, grab this and go PC tower, tower, okay, enter. And yeah, I think that we could do something here, and to do that we need to go TV, no, go monitor maybe, and add this color and say it's, let's say, black or something more bluish, blue, something like this, so that seems like a monitor, and add it here, close it and add another render element here, render, light select, and go monitor. Of course nothing's going correctly here today, and I think that's fine. And we could now close that and hide everything, and maybe add everything that has to do with glass. That means our mirror, of course, and that means here that we can go Coronal Material and name it as glass, and of course we need the reflection, and of course we need the refraction. This will be our glass. I think it's fine for now. Welcome back, IXFX, and I'm placing it to my window, of course to my window, and to the tower here, like this, And the other thing that we have to add is a mirror. And we're adding another coronal material here that's going to be named mirror. And it just has to have reflection above everything and refraction above everything. 19, 90, 99999, whatever. And this will be our mirror. And we place it here. Not the whole one, just this element. Maybe we have some things happening here that come outside. I should use a mesh smooth. I don't know if it works. If I shell it and mesh smooth it. It's weird. Okay, let's keep it like this. Thanks! The texture is not actually a texture. It's not ready yet. I have only added the diffuse map. But yeah, I have to prepare the reflection and the bump both here and here to this one too. So right now unhide all, close that, I don't need it. And yeah, we could actually have a smoother result with no colors. First I would like to add that. So I grab everything that has to do with geometries that I want to be rendered. Their materials to be rendered. So I grab these, the window of course, and the lights. We have to add the lights too. These lights. So that means that we go to the render elements tab, to the scene, go material override, and we exclude the ones that we selected and grab the lights here, ungroup them, and grab everything that has light material on it, like this, and this one too, and add them here as well. And unhide the whole scene, like this here. Let's say we are doing this one. Close this thing. Okay, and I'm saving, and I'm creating the material that here will override our scene. So we're opening the material editor, and to the new sphere here we are getting a material that's called Coronal Material, calling it override or general material, general MTL, let's call it like this. And it's going to have just a little reflection, and of course less glossiness, but I want the reflection. I think we need it. And maybe use a fall off here. It's not necessary, but we could use it. I want to see how it reacts. So guys, I'm closing this. And I'll go to this view as the last view for today. Oh, I think I need to close that. I'll go for this view for today as the last one. And I think we are closing with this right now. And yeah, for tomorrow, yeah, when we close, I'm just rendering this scene. Yeah, we actually did what we had to do, what we had on the list for today. That means that for tomorrow we're gonna have to add the materials. Yeah, render time finally. Yeah, I'm adding just materials for tomorrow. Materials for tomorrow morning. Um, I think I'm sharing when we have something ready. I'm sharing it on my Instagram as a test render for you people and to tell me if you like something or if you don't. And I'm waiting for your comments. And yeah, today it's Tuesday. And yeah, tomorrow we're gonna add the materials. We certainly have to add the materials and do the 4 renders, 4 scenes, 4 cameras, 4 renders. And I hope you're gonna like it as much as I did so far. I don't know in the end if I'll like it, but we'll see. Anyways, guys, if you want to see things that that I'm creating in this channel, you can also see the shows. I'm uploading them on YouTube on Lethe Art Studio. I'm sharing with you everyday stuff on the Instagram account, and here on Twitch we are doing the rendering things and the 3ds Max things for now. But we have also Trovo, and Trovo is for gaming, so I think my friends are waiting for me for some gaming. And I'll see you tomorrow morning for the materials. Thanks for coming. I really had fun with you guys, and see you tomorrow. Bye.